Today we're going to start with section 18, and alright, so let's go through this. Alright, so in the previous few lessons we learned the fundamental differences between ser and estar, the essence or condition. So I mean, like lesson 15 we learned about the different forms of ser and different forms of estar. If you want to take a look, please go back in the playlist, in a grammar playlist, and you should be able to find it. Section 16 was talking about more on the ser form, or only on the ser form. I mean, the different scenarios where ser can be used. Section 17 was talking about the estar form and the different scenarios where estar could be used. So now we are in section 18, and so it presents the two verbs side by side. So we're talking about ser and estar in this section, with the emphasis on contrasting their uses. Okay, in this process, much but not all of the previous 3 lessons will be reviewed, right? And the practice exercises and the test material from all 4 lessons, part 1 to 4. All right, so let's move along here. So when a verb to be is followed by a noun, the verb ser is always used. So think of this as a rule. So when the verb to be is followed by a noun, the verb ser is always used. So in this instance, it might be helpful to think of the verb as equivalent to an equal sign, such as A equals B. So this type of sentence is always referring to essential characteristics, since the verb is linking what comes before the verb to what comes after the verb. Alright, so let's look at this. So it says John is a doctor. John equals doctor, because is meaning equals, right, in cases. So John equals doctor, and because of which you can replace equal with es. John es médico. So so basically the rule states that when the verb to be is followed by a noun, the verb ser is always used. Okay, so A equals B is always referring to some essential characteristic. So John being a doctor is a characteristic. It's so it's something which is it's part of him. So it's not like a state or a condition that changes, like we've seen with the A star form, right? La manzana está verde, right? So it's green. So basically it's a characteristic. So therefore we're using the ser verb form, and this to be is followed by a noun. That's when you use it. Since the verb is linking what comes before the verb to what comes after the verb, right? So that is that's enough for today. So what we learned is that when the verb to be is followed by a noun, the verb ser is always used, and so, it's referring to an essential characteristic. Yep. So in the next video we will look at a second rule here. So until then, see you next time.